Hey traders, market update time. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, quick market update. Across the board, pretty much a nothing day. Pretty quiet day across the board. Dow Jones pretty much break even. The S&P break even, pretty much a sideways movement going on for the last couple of days, especially on the S&P. Really interesting to see that. Nasdaq is still, again, has been the weak one out of the whole lot of all of them, the Nasdaq. Looking at things like, let's look at trending, the transportation average has just absolutely just exploded. And as you can see, it's just absolutely just taken off massively in the market. So really interesting to see what's going on through there. The Russell 3000, guys, is pretty much a nothing day, and the Russell 2000, which is interesting, we had a gap up, and now we've had this run, and now we've had another gap up, and pretty much a doji day. So to me, that's going to be I see a reversal, especially happening in the Russell 2000. I see a reversal happening. I'm not saying a crash, but I do see at least a nice reversal back down towards 122 or 124. on the ETF there. Moving forward, guys, into just the metals. This is probably one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this. Is that I still am seeing, even though silver has dropped below its low here, silver is also in line with gold to potentially have that sort of stop and reverse pattern that I talked about yesterday. We said we had this major sort of low point through here, guys. You can see overall that we have these sort of support levels. It broke down now. Again, is this going to be like a stop and reverse? Stop and reverse means we have a downtrend. It flushes down past this support level and it stops, and then it simply reverses. If that's the case, stop and reverse, this is probably going to be the bottom of this sort of downward trend for now. And then I think we can see a rally. So, but again, guys, we don't know. We don't really know what's going to happen through there. But if the market does break up through there, I do see that this is likely to be a nice move to the high side, looking on silver. Now, gold. So silver, big drop down today as well too. And gold is actually starting to hold sideways, which is going well with what I think is going to happen. Is that the market going down? We had a couple of sideways days, and it's really interesting. Do we actually start to see this sort of action, and we just rally up and rally out? Do we actually start to see that? It's really interesting, guys, to see what's going on through here. So we definitely are holding, and when this sort of stuff happens, when we have a big drop down and goes sideways, generally speaking, that equals at least a reversal back up, and possibly even that sort of action. So, guys, pretty much a nothing day across the board. Yes, Bo Pauly was at it again today, saying he called the high in the Nasdaq. But the video before that, he said that he called the high. I don't know. I'm confused as hell. I don't really follow it anyway. I just follow the chart. That's all I follow. And the charts right now are pretty weak, especially on gold and silver. But there is a possibility here, guys, that if things start to turn around here a little bit, then that's going to be a bit of a bottoming here before we start to rally out. Again, guys, is this a slingshot down before a slingshot back up? Is it sort of like a Brexit style of thing? Well, we're gonna know real soon. Same with all the other ones. Looking at oil, guys. Oil looks like it's starting to get really weak again. So yeah, guys, yeah, it's just actually starting to flow over and flow down. But the same with oil, right, guys? If you look at this here, this was the last support level here, and it broke down and closed below it. But do we actually get a close back above it? If so, this could start to cause this sort of action happening. So that's what you want to look out for. So, but a nice close below on oil. The markets continue to go down. Really interesting to see what's happening through there, guys. I want to show you Deutsche Bank, actually. Deutsche Bank has actually continued to hold strong. And if you guys remember, I was actually saying that because this market's rallied up, this actually had one of those stop and reverse patterns, right? And remember, if you guys remember, many weeks ago, I was actually saying to you guys that look at this here. This is actually looking quite strong, right? And this is going on the theme I talked about yesterday and today. This is exactly what happened. You can see here that what happened is it broke down. It found support, and then what happened is we started to rally up and we started rallying out through there. So you can see support. It broke past support, couldn't hold it, and then now this resistance is now support again. And now it's rallying up, and as you can see, that's exactly what's been happening with Deutsche Bank as well too. So moving forward in the daily chart, you can see we're getting some massive buying movement. If you guys remember when I was saying back through here, let's just see, somewhere around, clicking all kinds of buttons over here, somewhere around about here somewhere, I was saying because we did break up and out, we did have this sort of, as you can see here, right, support, we broke down, went sideways for a while, then broke back up. That was a reversal pattern. So you flip that upside down, that's what potentially might be happening with some of the indices. And if you flip that back upside down again, it's a very similar situation. That's what might be happening with the metals right now as well. You can see here very, very, very clearly obvious when it comes to that, guys. Nice support. We have a breakdown and hold, doesn't rally. So it stops and then it reverses. So as you can see, so it's not a continuation. And the whole thing about it, guys, if you think about the psychology of the market, if the market is strong, it'd continue down, right? It wouldn't break back up. But due to the fact that it actually breaks back above this resistance, which took a long time to break below, now you can see how it actually found a lot of support while slowly stair-stepping slightly higher and pushing this higher, as you can see. Make sense, guys? So there's a bit of a market update, bit of analysis there. Hope this really helps you out. Bit of education there, guys. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course. And I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.